Okay, today's topic is configuring Samba. Uh, so Samba is just like NFS. It is also works on the client server architecture. But the difference between NFS and Samba is NFS supports the sharing files directories between the same like OSs. That means Linux to Unix or Unix to Unix, Linux to Linux, and Unix to Linux, like that. Whereas Samba supports all platforms. That means sharing the files with directories between Windows to Linux, Linux to Windows, like that. Okay, it will support all the file systems. Okay, so it will Samba allows the Linux computer to share the files and printers across a network connection by using SMB protocol. Okay, so the protocol for the Samba is SMB. Okay, short message block. Okay, so it supports DFS, distributed file system, which is for Windows, NFS, network file system, UFS file system, to share the files in directories. So that's why Samba is used to share files and directories between different platforms. Okay, so it supports all these file systems. This is Samba is a protocol, not the file system. It is a protocol that supports all these. Protocol means SMB is the protocol for Samba, SMB as well as NMB, both are. So that supports all these file systems, so that it can be used for all the transferring for the files and directories between different platforms, different OSs. Okay, OS. And the file system for the Samba is known as CIFS. Okay, CIFS. So it supports printer sharing and it requires authentication. Okay, Samba supports, whereas NFS all those doesn't support printer sharing. Okay, Samba will support printer sharing. So on Linux machine we can use the printer. Okay, so these are the differences between Samba and NFS. Okay, Samba supports all OS, whereas NFS supports only same platforms. This is already know. There is a security in Samba because Samba requires authentication, whereas NFS doesn't have that security feature. That means up to NFS 3 only. Okay, so after NFS 4, there is a feature Kerberos is there, so that we can have authentication. But before NFS 3, we don't have the authentication. Already you have seen while accessing NFS, it doesn't ask for password and username and password, whereas Samba it asks for username and password. Okay, so that is the second difference. That means Samba is having some security, whereas NFS doesn't. Okay, so Samba supports printer, whereas NFS doesn't support. Already these are okay. Next, so what are the different file system for sharing different OSs? If it is sharing of files between Windows and Windows, then we use DFS, distributed file system. If it is sharing the information between Linux to Linux, then that is NFS. If it is Unix to Unix, then that is also NFS. If it is Unix to Linux or Linux to Unix, that is also NFS. If it is a Mac and Apple's Mac, that is AFP, application file sharing protocol. So finally the last one is Windows to Linux, then the file system name is CIFS. Already I told you now, Common Internet File System. Okay, CIFS. So here in Samba we use this file system, CIFS. Samba uses this file system, CIFS. Okay, next, what is the profile of Samba? So the usage is for sharing the files and directory between different platforms like Linux and Windows. And the packages required for Samba is these three: Samba, Samba-common, Samba-client. Okay, so if you use by using by default that will install all this. Next, what are the demands for Samba is SMBD and NMBD. Okay, so it is for RHL 6 only. 7 for 7 it is SMB and NMB only. Okay, SMB and NMBD are the two demands required to run Samba. Next, scripts, the Samba scripts are available in /etc initd. Whatever it may be, for any script that will be in this only /etc init.d. For any service, the script will be in /etc init.d with some name. Here it is Samba, so SMB and NMB both are different protocols now, SMB and NMB. Okay, next port numbers. Here for Samba we require four ports. The first one is 137, 138, 139 and 445. The first port is used to verify the share name. I'll tell you what is the share name. Share name means there is a directory name which is used to share between two systems. So it is, so port number 137 you use it to verify that share name. 138 is used for data transfer. 139 used for establishing the connection. 445 used for authentication. Okay, these four you must remember: 137, 138, 139, 445. Okay, and the file system for Samba is CIFS. And the configuration file where you configure the Samba is on this file /etc samba /smb.conf. Okay, you need to change the entries in this file then for configuring this Samba. So how to configure Samba server and client? So first Samba server. So here I am taking the Samba server as Linux. Okay, client as Windows. Okay, first it's a common practice. We need to check how whether the package was installed or not. You know how to check it: rpm-q Samba. So if it is not installed, install it by using yum install samba-y. If it is already installed, no problem, nothing to do it. Next, for anything, whether it is NFS or Samba, you must create a share name. So for that you need to create a directory by using mkdir. Create a directory. Here I have created a directory with the name Samba share. It is in // Samba share, and give the full permissions to that directory. Okay, of course in real time you need to be careful about this one to give whether we need to give the full permission or not. Based on that we need to do that. Okay, but here for practice I have given the full permissions. Okay, next thing is check the context of SE-Linux for this directory. Change it according to Samba. So how to check the context of Samba? This directory is ls-ldz and that for share name /Samba share. Okay, so to change that context you need to use chcon-t Samba share _t on this directory Samba share. Okay, we'll do all this practice, just I'm giving how to do this one. Next, after doing that, first what we need to do is first we need to install the package. After that, create a directory which is used for sharing the files between two systems. Next, third thing is you need to change the context of this directory. Fourth one is you need to create a user or an existing user to a you need to if it is existing user you need to convert it into a Samba server, or if you create a new user again you need to convert it into a Samba user. So how to convert it into a user into Samba is like this: smb password -a and username. Then that will ask for password. Okay, suppose if the username is Yogi, smb password -a Yogi, then it will ask for prompt for password. We will give it and retype the password. Then the password will be set for Samba. That will work for Samba only. Okay, so regular username is different from this one. Okay, even though it is a regular user, you need to create a Samba password. Okay, so how to create Samba password is smb password -a username. So suppose if you want to delete the Samba password, then you need to use -x. So to give the password you need to give -a. To delete the password, to delete the user from Samba, -x. Okay, that is the fourth step you need to follow. After that, to check whether that user is modified as Samba user or not, by using this option, that is pdb edit -l. Okay, next after that go to the configuration file. Already I told that what is the configuration file, that is /etc samba /smb.conf, and make the following changes. Okay, so open that using vi. Suppose it is a large file, it is having some more number of entries. Go to the last 7 lines. Okay, 7 lines, and copy that. You know how to copy that. So how will you copy in a vim editor? So 7 lines, if you want to copy 7 lines, 7 yy, then that will be copied. So to paste it, go to the last line of that file and press P. Then all those will copied. After copying it, there will be some comment section. Comments means semicolon is given on the starting of every line. Remove that comments, and after that you need to give the entries for this one. So 7 lines are enough, but here I have given 8 lines. Okay, so first entry is share name. You need to give the share name in square brackets. Here for this practice session I am giving the share name as smb share. You need to remember this share name. You need to give this share name when configuring the client. So the share name first entry is given like this in square bracket. You must give like this, smb share. Okay, you will give whatever you name you want. Suppose you want give yogi, you can give srikant, you can give whatever it name, but you need to remember that name. Okay, share name. The name, with this name, that information will be shared. Next, comment, public stuff. So if you give some comment here, that will be appeared on the Samba server. Okay, Samba client. Next, path. So where you are creating your share directory. So already I have created a share directory with the name Samba share in slash. You need to give that path. If it is in home, if I create that in home slash Samba share, like that, you need to give entire path of the directory which you want to share. Okay, next, public. Here if you give yes, in public equal to yes, if you give yes means no authentication. That means everyone can access that share file, share directory. If it is no, it requires authentication. Okay, so generally it will be better to keep no. So if you keep it is no, public equal to no, then it will ask for authentication. That means it will ask for username and password. If you don't give no, if you give yes, then it doesn't ask for username. Everyone can access that share. Okay, but you must, it is better to give no. Okay, if you give yes, that everyone can use it, there may be chance of misusing that one. Okay, next, writable. Give that writable in yes. So if yeah, then that will be in read write mode. If it is no, then it will be in read only mode. Okay, next, printable. If you use printer, then give yes. If printer is not needed, then no. Okay, next, write list. So write list means give permission to which user it is. Suppose yogi is there, yogi, razu is there, razu, yogi comma razu, like that you can give. Or if you want to give it a group, so how to add it is plus that group name. Okay, suppose group like samba group is there, plus samba. Okay, like that you need to give. Okay, this is required or not required, no need, no need of this one, this entry. Next, valid users. So give the valid users, which user you they want to use that one. So here I'm giving yogi as the samba user, so I'm giving yogi. If you have more users there, you need to give that by using comma like this. Okay, and if you want to give the use group name also, you can give like at the rate group name, like that. Okay, next, hostello means here you will give on which server this will be accessed, this samba will be accessed. So we need to give like 192.161.61 dot if it is single one, you need to give that single one. If entire range of server they are using, then just that is enough, 192.168.61. The 3 entries are enough. Okay, next, after that after editing this file, save it, you write the changes to it. After that uh, what you need to do is restart the sorry, you check, better check the samba parameters. How to check the samba parameters is by using this command, test perm. If you use this command, then it will give we can verify whether these entries are given in that or not. Okay, it will update that thing. Okay, after that restart the services, start or restart the services. If it is initially not started, start it. If it is already running smb and nmb, then restart it. So you know how to restart it: service smb restart, service nmb restart. To make it after enabling, to enable it after reboot, you can use check config smb on, check config nmb on. So this is for RHL6. If you do it in RHL7, what you need to do is, instead of service, you need to use systemctl smb restart, systemctl nmb restart. For check config, instead of check config, again we will use systemctl, but you need to use enable smb on, systemctl enable nmb on. Okay, here you need to, for service you need to give like this: systemctl restart smb, systemctl restart nmb. For check config, systemctl enable smb. Okay, systemctl enable nmb. Okay, instead of this single command. Okay, next. So that's about how to configure Samba server, that means on Linux side. Okay, next I'm taking Windows as a client. So how to do that one is, so go to your window on which system you want to share. Okay, so open, if it is Windows 10, open this PC. If it is Windows 7, my computer, on that computer go to this one, map network drive. Okay, so after selecting that one, then a window will open like this. Here it will be like this: drive z folder. So here you need to give the entries like this: backward slash and your IP, server IP, Linux server IP, slash share name you have given in slash etc samba samba.conf, you have given some share name. No? Here I have given smb share. No? So you need to give like this. Next, finish. After finishing, it will ask for username and password. If you give username and password, then it will check the authentication. If it is okay, it will open a window with the jet drive. There you can create some files and check with whether it is available in Linux shared directory, and also create some files in Linux and check it in Windows shared directory. Okay, now we will practice. We'll see how to do that one. Okay, just wait. So first step is you need to check whether the Samba package is installed or not. So by using rpm-q Samba. Okay, enter. So it was not installed, so do it by using yum install Samba. Okay, so it will take some time. Okay, wait. So here the package was not installed. There is some error, no? Check again. Check it. Error downloading the packages.
Error download package.
ఫెయిల్యూర్ నీకు కూడా నువ్వు కూడా టైం
Install
టైం అయిపోయి వచ్చింది నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకో సెషన్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి నేను ఓకే సంబై okay, it is installing Samba. All those already I told you na three packages are there: Samba hyphen common, Samba hyphen client. It is installing all those three. It will take some time. Okay, it's done. Now package was installed. Samba package was installed. Now our task is you need to create a directory. So create a directory for sharing the files. mkdir /sm Samba share. Samba share. Enter. Check whether it was created or not using ls enter. So it was here. Okay, next give full permission to this share directory. Chmod 777 /samba share.
Enter.
Oh yes, it was enter. Next. Okay, next check the context of SE Linux. ls ld capital Z Samba share.
Slash, huh?